taking up so many topics related to pregnancy. So this was a very important query from some of the viewers, that when does the heartbeat start for the baby, and how actually when we can come to know, how we can come to know that whether the baby's heartbeat has started or not. So actually this is quite an exciting and a very inquisitive type of an emotion. So beginning with, mostly it is seen that it is around 6 weeks of gestation, a fetus, an embryo, what is there, that embryos has a steady heart rate of around 110 beats per minute. Now, it is mostly seen that around the time of 22 days of conception or 5 weeks or 1 day of conception, it has been found that the embryo's heart starts beating. Now, how to assess this embryo's heartbeat? So, a fetal heartbeat can first be detected through a vaginal ultrasound as early as 5.5 to 6 weeks after conception. So, if comes to only the detection of the fetal heart sound or the fetal heart rate, if the heartbeat is to be detected, so it can be as early detected as early by the time of 5.5 to 6 weeks of gestation, and this detection can be made through the help of a vaginal ultrasound. But for a more accurate assessment and for a better assessment of the fetal heart rate, it is around 6.5 to 7 weeks of gestation. One can very easily assess the fetal heartbeat, can be very well better assessed. So, and it is around the most important striking point in this regard is that around once the fetal pole is established, that is round about the conception time of 6.5 to 7 weeks, it has been found that the fetal pole has been established. So where the head of the fetus will be there and where the legs of the fetus will be there, so that fetal pole has been established, and this establishment of the fetal pole, it is an indicator that a pregnancy has been conceived. So, once the first visible sign of a developing embryo, whether the embryo is developing properly, whether the embryo is developing, so the first visible sign of conception of a developing embryo, it is the establishment of the fetal pole, which takes place around the time of 6.5 to 7 weeks of gestation. And once the fetal pole has been established, that indicates that the embryo has been properly developing. So at that very moment, it is the best time where the fetal heart rate can be assessed. There are certain women who do say that during their once they have conceived, they do feel certain butterflies what are fluttering in their tummy, and they do feel certain kind of a pulse what is related to their abdomen actually, and they mostly take it as a misconception that it is the fetal heart rate what they are hearing to it, what they are analyzing, so what they are assessing. So actually it is not the fetal heart rate, that throbbing pulse what they can feel in the lower abdomen in such a young pregnancy. It is actually due to the excessive amount of blood what has been circulating, just because the amount of blood during pregnancy increases, and it's just a pulsation of the abdominal aorta. So it is the abdominal aorta, what the pulsations of the abdominal aorta can be felt in the lower umbilicus and in the abdominal region, and they should not get mistaken that that throbbing pulse what they can actually feel, it's not the fetal heart sound, it is just the pulsation of their abdominal aorta which is being throbbing, which is having the pulsation, just because there is an increased blood supply and increased blood flow at the time of conception or throughout the pregnancy. There is an increased blood quantity, the amount of blood flow increases during pregnancy. So students and viewers, I have tried my level best, and this was a very important query. I have tried my level best to simply explain you that how and when the fetal heart rate can be heard and how it can be assessed. So if you want to assess this fetal heart rate, it can be as early as you can detect within a time span of the gestational age of 5.5 to 6 weeks through a vaginal ultrasound. If you still have any queries or comments, you're most welcome to comment me in the comment section. And viewers who are new to my channel, if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you can be further updated for my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.